So we have this Instagram post by Cine Hub 8, the Malayalam movies that have been remade into Bollywood Part 1. For more parts, definitely check out the Instagram page. I'll put the link description. You can check it out there and follow them. A lot of people send me this post, so I thought let's check it out. How many I know, how many classic Hindi films which we love growing up are actually remake of Malayalam films. I know many. I don't think there will be movies which I don't know about. By this point, I think I know most of them, but it'll be interesting if I have missed some. So let's go to the list, doing something different. Let's check it out. So, what's the first one? This is, I think, just the cover page, which I know, and that's it. Manchitrathad and Bhool Bhulaiya and Helen and Millie, they were. This is a recent one, and I think Janvi Kapoor is just trying to make her career on remaking good films where she can, shine as a lead performer. But yeah, it has not worked that well. And Bhool Bhulaiya, I've made a comparison of both the films on the main channel. You can check it out. Bulbari has a special place because it's from my childhood. But yeah, I think it was a performance of Akshay Kumar that kind of made it more popular, and Vidya Balan, of course. And of course, Majata Tadu, a lot of people have grown up on that. So it will be like classic for you guys. But yeah, this I knew. So let's move to the next one. Forensic, I knew. Not a great film for starting to make a remake of, but okay. Yeah, this I know. Chup Chup Ke is a remake of, I think, Punjabi House. Is this Punjabi House? Chup Chup Ke is a remake of Punjabi House, if I'm not wrong. Then, of course, Drishyam, Bangalore Days was Yaria 2. Oh, I remember this. Like, I don't think anyone saw this film, Yaria 2. But yeah, Bangalore Days is a classic. Saw it very early in my career of watching Malayalam films. Drishyam, I think 3 is also happening. I think they are kind of shooting it simultaneously. I don't know how that's gonna work. Next is Mumbai Police Deva. This is Drishyam. This is very well known. Then we have Ramji Rao speaking Hera Fairy. Again, I think one of the films which people say Hera Fairy actually a really good adaptation and remake. One of a few films which really do well as a remake also. And I've not seen Ramji Rao speaking. I'll try to check it out. Then we have Godfather and Halchal. This also, I think Halchal, I've heard people say that Halchal is not that good and they kind of Priyadarshan ruined it, if I'm not wrong, Priyadarshan only. And Godfather is actually a really good classic. So this is something I would like to check out. Next we have Kyonki, It's Fate. Maybe in my childhood I saw it on TV, but this is a remake of Mohanlal film. I cannot read this. Then we have Katha Parayambul Billu Barber. This is actually one of a film I really enjoyed watching in my childhood, but I actually knew it's a remake of Malayalam film, so it doesn't surprise me. The Great Indian Kitchen and Mrs. very recent. Great Indian Kitchen is one of the best films I've seen in my life. Like it's in the top of my tier list of all the films I've seen in my life. So very impactful. I'll always remember this film. And Mrs. was a pale, remake in comparison. Then we have Priyadarshan's film, which is De Dhanadhan. In again, Priyadarshan has made a lot of remakes of his own films and some other films also in Hindi. De Dhanadhan, not a big fan, but I remember it was just too chaotic and a lot of things. Like it just, like Priyadarshan's name became that thing, right? Where he just makes chaos by the end. And this was the one which it just didn't land that well. Moving on is Ishtam and Mere Baap Pehle Aap. Oh, this I didn't know, but this is not a very well known film. Maybe I've seen it in childhood, but yeah, makes sense. It's a remake. Then Khatta Meetha, this I knew is a remake of Malayalam film. Khatta Meetha actually not a fan of. Like there is a very horrible sequence later in the film, and the film is a comedy. Like I remember when that scene came, it kind of haunted me for a few days. That it's a comedy film, and this type of thing is like, yeah, it just I don't know if it's thing also in the original. I wonder. Let me know. Then next we have, of course, Romancham Kap Kapi. Recently saw them. Check out that video. Then we have Harihar Nagar and Dhol. Dhol, I think, was kind of an adult kind of film. I never saw it, and I've seen some people say it was really good. Again, Priyadarshan, and this I have not heard about. So both films I have not heard about. Then we have Kilikkum and Muskurahat. Too old for me to know. Maybe my parents would know. I'll ask them. And then driving license, selfie. This is very well known. I saw driving license. Even driving license I had issues with, and selfie was just a horrible film and then horrible remake. Then we have, I cannot even read the name here, but it became Anokha Rishta. Wow, long that time also, remix. I think that time it still would make sense that there were no subtitles. You cannot, OTT, nothing like that. So it would make sense that a really good story, a film is made, so you can actually remake it. But a lot of Malayalam films were so classic and absolutely like a piece of art, which I don't think you would have remade because it would have not made any money for you. So only a popular kind of narrative would go and be remade into other industry. And I think earlier times a lot of Hindi films used to get remade in other languages changes. That was mostly the case, and now it has totally flipped. So what we have here? Chal Chala Chal. Nah, I don't know about this. Maybe might have seen it. And we have a Mohanlal movie with Srinivasan. So a classic combo. Nah, I've not seen this. Now I think we are going in a very old generation. Gambler. Have I seen Gambler? Is that? I don't know which actor is this. And Monzabier. Mozabier. I remember these DVDs, but no, I have no idea about this film. Then Boing Boing. I think I've heard it as a good comedy. It's Garam Masala. I feel like they might have changed a lot in this. Garam Masala was quite, like I don't know, like it was quite modern in its telling. So I don't know how much it's accurate, or maybe the times have changed. The old film Boing Boing, so maybe things have changed. They have modernized it a bit. But even for its time, Garam Masala was like still quite raunchy in a sense. So it was a good fun movie. I still remember the performance. Again, it was the performances that really worked. But let me know, how would you compare if you have seen both of them? Then we have Kamal Dhaman Mala Mal. If it was Mala Mal Weekly, I've seen that film. I love that film. I don't know if it's a remake or not. But yeah, I have no idea about this film or the actors. Then Srinivasan is back. No idea what this film is. मैं मेरी पत्नी और वो. Oh, this has, oh my god, even this is a remake. Really? This I remember watching. It used to come on TV, and like Rajpal Yadav is like, like a small guy. So like everyone like, and he has married a really beautiful, tall wife, and everyone keeps commenting, and like kind of a social movie it was. Yeah, not remember much, but yeah, it was a remake. This one I didn't know. Then we have, I don't know what this is. Love? Is it Love? Operation Romeo. Is it Love? I think I know this film where they are stuck. Is that the plot? Spoiler alert! If you have not seen the film, I cannot tell from that, because that's Siddharth Nigam, right? The couple are in a car, and the police officer stops them and harasses them, and then he goes and harasses his family. Like second half, I forgot the name of that film. Wow, it's been a long time. That was a crazy thriller. And then we have this old film, Payal. I have no idea about this one. Oh, we are going different era now. Samaj ko badal dalo. Oh my god. This is now fun territory. Again, Mammootty. I have no idea what the title is. Satyam Vijayate. Maybe my parents would know this one, but I'll ask them. I have no idea. Have you seen these films? Let me know your thoughts. Shabd. Okay, I'm sure they must have changed something in the story, because very different era, both stories. I've never seen this film. And then we have Tadka. Is that Deepika and Tapsi Pannu? No. Is that? Is that Lal? No. I have no idea about these films. Wow. Not shocking for me. Traffic, yes, I've seen the original. I've not seen the Hindi remake. By the way, poster looks really cool. But Traffic, I had some issues with the film. But I think Traffic is known as a film from where things start to change for Malayalam cinema. That's the title it holds. Then we have Tulsi of Irfan Khan, which is a remake. I have no idea. Oh my god, we are going really back in time. No idea what the title is. Saat Rang Ke Sapne. Is it Juhi Chawla? Yeah, it looks like SS Rajamouli there. And we have Thusaram. No idea who these people are. Insaf Main Karunga. Who is this actor? Looks like some, I don't know what this movie is. And Bodyguard, yes, I know. A lot was changed in the Salman Khan film. What do you guys think? Is it worth watching the original Bodyguard? Let me know. And then Golmaal. Oh, wait. The first Golmaal was a remake? Or loosely based? Because, I don't know. Golmaal, actually, I've never heard that it's a remake. This is a big one for me. And I think that's the last one. We end on the last one. Wow. This is interesting. I never expected this. Golmaal. Maybe I heard it, but Golmaal was quite crazy when it came out. So it being a remake, I'm guessing like you can see the two old people and they're blind, and maybe that aspect of the story they took with these, like they kind of, this doesn't look like a comedy. So they turned that into a comedy film. Maybe they just took that idea and not a full on remake. Interesting. Let me know your thoughts about that. So that was it. All the Malayalam films remade in Bollywood Part 1 by Cine Hub 8. Definitely follow the Insta page for more such things. And let me know how many of those films you have seen and how many of you knew those were remade in the comments below. Check out all the videos if you haven't, and I will see you next time.